We also want to bring in Bernie Kerik, who's the former NYPD commissioner. He has seen many difficult situations. He knows the pressure law enforcement is under 24/7. Bernie, great to have you back with us. What do you think potentially are the charges this officer, Kim Potter, now former officer, may be looking at, and questions about protocol, training, all of those things?
Well, there's a couple issues. One, I think based on the video, and I hate to speculate in these circumstances, but based on the video, it was an accident. She intended to tase the target, the subject. She used her firearm. I don't think there's a murder charge. By no means. I think if there is a criminal charge, it's going to be negligent manslaughter. And as far as training issues, this is a big mistake. You know, the taser is usually maintained on the opposite side of the body so that the officer knows the difference between the two. However, keeping that in mind, Shannon, these things have happened in the past. And every time they happen in the past, they go to an extensive amount of training to make sure that officers know better. You know, that being said, in the heat of the moment, people are frightened. People are afraid. They knew this guy had a warrant for a weapon. Maybe she thought he was going after a weapon in the car. I don't know what the circumstance was, what they were thinking, but it's definitely a tragic mistake.
It is. And she apparently has been a police officer for 26 years. So somebody who's very experienced, has had a lot of training, has had a lot of interactions with people, with traffic stops, with all kinds of different suspects in different situations over the years. And I got to imagine there's enormous grief for her, along with a family who's lost Daunte Wright, that it does appear as she's yelling taser, 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 that she thought that's what she was deploying. How tough is it for our men and women out there in uniform, the vast majority of whom we know are good people, who do a lot, sacrifice a lot to reach out to their community? There are horrible cases like this one, and we've got to wait for more facts. As you said, it's hard to speculate at this point. But what is it like for our men and women? Because we keep doing stories about the attrition in the forces across the country, the difficulty in recruiting and hiring new officers, especially men and women of color, to be a part of these forces and be in these communities. What is the morale like for our men and women in blue?
Well, the morale across the board around the country is horrible, because you have mayors, you have governors, you have city council members that they're not supporting their police. They're calling for defunding the police today. A congresswoman called for the abolishment of the police, the military, and doesn't want anyone sent to prison. That's complete lunacy. That would create chaos in the streets in every community in this country. I don't know what people are thinking when they make these stupid comments like this. But for the men and women in law enforcement, they already do a job that is extremely difficult, a job that many people wouldn't have the courage to go out and do. They're under a lot of stress, but it's 10 times, 100 times more stressful when you have a mayor, a city council, and a governor that's not going to support you.
And when you hear talk of defunding and changing the force, it's, I imagine, for a lot of people tough to stick around, or as you said, consider this as a career. It is a very demanding one. All right, Commissioner, if you can stick around, and everyone else that we have online, this is live now after curfew. They're on the streets of Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. We are continuing to watch it. We've got crews on the ground. Again, our Mike Tobin is headed to the house of the former officer Kim Potter, who was the one who shot Daunte Wright fatally. Word has been that there have been a crowd potentially gathering at her home. Mike is headed to the scene to get the facts for us, and we will take you there when we come back.